Archangel Michael says the forces that move in silence have been listening. For weeks, their ears have been pressed against the wires of your existence, gathering whispers, collecting every word, studying your every move. But they do not hear what is truly within you, for your spirit cannot be trapped in a signal, nor your destiny confined to their devices. They have their reasons, their motives hidden behind veils of secrecy. They seek, they pry, they record, and they watch, but they do not understand. They think power comes from knowing, from possessing information, but true power does not come from stolen words. Archangel Michael says you are more than the sum of your conversations. What they have taken is nothing compared to what still resides within you. The energy you carry, the force that stirs within your soul, is untouchable by any wire, any device, any hidden ear. They have underestimated you. They believe that by recording your words, they can predict your actions, but they do not know the depths of your will. They do not know that within you is a strength forged by divine hands, guided by forces beyond their reach. Like this video to receive your shield. They want more than information. They want influence, control, and submission. They want to bend your will without you realizing it. But you are awakening, seeing through their illusion, breaking free from the unseen chains they try to place upon you. The walls have ears, but the sky has wings. The air moves with whispers of truth, carried by those who stand beyond this mortal plane. They send their protection, their guidance, their warnings so that you may not walk blind in a world filled with hidden snares. They fear what you can become. That is why they listen, why they take, why they twist and distort. They want to shape your future without your permission, to turn you into a puppet without strings, but you are no one's puppet. You are a force. 777 Type Amen to receive clarity. Archangel Michael says the time is near when their game will be exposed. The world will see the puppeteers, the hands behind the curtains, the voices behind the whispers. But for now, they still operate in the shadows, clinging to their power, hoping you will not wake up. But you are awake. You are aware. You are standing at the threshold of something greater, something that cannot be contained by technology, by systems, by those who believe they hold all the power. They only hold illusions, while you hold truth. Every call, every message, every word they have taken will return to them as judgment. They will not escape the consequences of their actions. They have built their towers on stolen secrets, but those towers will fall. 999 Type Amen to receive divine justice. They believe they are untouchable, that no force can bring them down. They believe that because they listen, they control. But what they do not know is that there is a power greater than any of their machines, greater than any of their eyes and ears in the dark. The battle is not of flesh and bone but of spirit and will. You are part of this battle, not as a pawn, but as a warrior. You do not kneel before their deception, you rise above it, untouched, unshaken, unbroken. The truth is a force that no amount of surveillance can silence. No matter how deep they bury it, how much they manipulate it, how much they try to twist it to their will, the truth always rises. And you are part of that truth. The listening will not last forever. The watchers will soon become the watched. The ones who listen in secret will soon have their own secrets revealed. They do not understand the law of return, but they will. They are desperate. That is why they listen. That is why they take. They sense a shift, a breaking of the chains they once held so tightly. Their grip is slipping. Their power is fading. And they know it. 222 Type Amen to break their hold. Archangel Michael says your words are not your power. Your spirit is. They can record, transcribe, document, and archive, but they cannot capture the essence of who you truly are. They cannot touch what is protected beyond this world. Your strength is in your knowing, in your awareness. You are untouchable when you understand the game they play. Their tricks only work in the dark, but you stand in the light, beyond their reach, beyond their grasp. They whisper in meetings, make decisions behind closed doors, believe they have everything under control. But their control is an illusion, slipping like sand through their fingers. The time of reckoning is closer than they think. The wires that carried your words will soon carry their downfall. The signals they relied on will turn against them. They built their world on deception, and deception always turns on its master. For 44 Type Amen to witness their fall. They thought they could listen without being heard, watch without being seen, move in silence without consequence. But the unseen forces are watching them, tracking their every move, waiting for the moment to strike. They cannot hide from what is coming. No technology, no security, no secret plan will shield them from the forces that have already taken notice. The watchers are now the watched. The tables have turned. Their own devices will betray them. Their own methods will unravel. What they sought to control will slip through their grasp. They have played their game for too long, and the game is ending. Their time is running out. The power they held is fading. The world is waking up. The truth is rising. And you are standing at the forefront of it all, unshaken, unafraid, unstoppable. 111 Type Amen to rise in power. Archangel Michael says the words they stole will not harm you. The conversations they took will not shape you. What they have done in the dark will not break you, for you are not bound by their shadows. The time is coming when all will be revealed. The veils will be lifted, the illusions shattered, and the watchers will tremble at what they see. Justice is not a myth. It is real. And it is coming. They listen, they take, they manipulate, but they do not win. You are rising. You are standing. You are claiming what is rightfully yours. And no wire, no device, no hidden ear can stop what has already been set in motion. Archangel Michael says the eyes of those in power have been watching. The ears of the enforcers have been listening. They have gathered, they have analyzed, and now, a shift is coming. They believe their control is absolute. They believe that their surveillance gives them dominion. But what they fail to see is that power is shifting beyond their grasp. There are figures rising, voices that will no longer be silenced. There is one among them who now demands attention, a force that refuses to be ignored. The truth is being uncovered, and nothing can stop what is coming. Their systems have recorded more than just words. They have documented their own downfall. The very technology they wield will become their greatest weakness. 333 Type A men to receive clarity. The Watchers believe they are unseen, that their presence is unnoticed. But they are wrong. They have been exposed. Their methods have been revealed. Their schemes have been brought into the light. They thought they were in control, but the tables are turning. There is no secrecy that lasts forever. No plan that goes unseen by the forces above. The time has come for the reckoning. 777 Type A men to bring forth revelation. Archangel Michael says they will answer for what they have done. The one who now demands attention will not be ignored. The pressure is mounting, and soon, there will be no escape. This figure has seen what they have done. This figure has witnessed the deception. And now, the call for justice grows louder. The enforcers of the old world are trembling. They know they have gone too far. They can no longer hide behind their lies. 999 Type A men to bring forth justice. The truth is like a flood. It cannot be held back. It rushes forth, tearing down every barrier. The ones who thought they had all the answers are now the ones being questioned. Their voices are faltering. Their power is slipping. They have watched for too long. Now, they are the ones being watched. They will not escape what is to come. 222 Type A men to reveal their secrets. There is a shift taking place, an energy that cannot be contained. The world is awakening. No force can stop the rising tide. The famous figure who has stepped forward is not alone. Many stand behind them. This movement is unstoppable. Every hidden deed, every quiet whisper, every hushed conversation has been noted. Now, it is their turn to face what they feared most, the truth. For 44 Type A men to witness their fall. They believed they could listen without being heard, watch without being seen. But their game is over. They will face the consequences of their actions. The force that now demands attention will not be silenced. They are the voice of many. And their time has come. The world is shifting. The watchers will be watched. The ones who enforced silence will hear the roar of the people. 111 Type A men to rise with power. Archangel Michael says you are not powerless. You are not voiceless. The awakening is here, and you are a part of it. The old ways are crumbling. The ones who thought they controlled everything are losing their grip. They cannot stop what is unfolding. Justice will not be delayed. The truth will not be hidden. No force in this world can halt what has already been set in motion. Archangel Michael says the lines have been tapped. The watchers have been listening. The truth is about to be revealed. They believe their technology grants them power. They assume control by monitoring, by recording, by gathering. But what they fail to understand is that power is not held by those who listen, it is held by those who know. Your phone has been a window into your world. They have peered through it, thinking they own your secrets. But what they cannot grasp is that no amount of surveillance can capture your true essence. The recordings, the files, the whispers they have collected will soon become their undoing. Their obsession with watching has blinded them. They have underestimated the force that rises against them. 333 Type A men to break their hold. The walls they have built to enclose you are cracking. The very tools they use to suppress will be the same tools that bring them down. They have listened, but they have not heard the truth. They believe silence is consent, but they are mistaken. Silence is not surrender. Silence is the calm before the storm that is now brewing. The force they fear is not found in devices. It is not stored in their files. It is something beyond their reach, something they can never possess. 777 Type A men to stand in your power. Archangel Michael says they have overstepped. The Watchers have played their hand, and now the game turns against them. They thought they could remain hidden, but the light is exposing them. Their towers of secrecy will not stand. Their systems of control will fail. The very lines they tapped will now carry the sound of their downfall. Every call they recorded, every message they stole will echo back at them. They cannot outrun what is coming. The energy of justice moves faster than any signal they have intercepted. 999 Type A men to receive divine justice. They thought their power was absolute. They believed that listening gave them control. But they have failed to see that the people are awakening. The shadows they have hidden behind are dissolving. The illusions they have crafted are shattering. Their false empire is beginning to crumble. The recordings they hold will not protect them. The data they have stored will not be their shield. They will learn that power does not belong to those who hoard, it belongs to those who rise. 222 Type A men to rise above their grasp. The Watchers are becoming the watched. Their own tactics will be turned against them. What they built in deception will be dismantled in truth. The frequency of awakening is growing stronger. No firewall can block it. No encryption can hide from it. Their hold is slipping. Their influence is fading. The people are reclaiming what has always been theirs. For 44 Type A men to witness their fall. They thought they could record without consequence. They thought they could listen without being heard. But they were wrong. The time of reckoning is near. The voices they sought to silence are now growing louder. The ones they tried to suppress are now leading the charge. The people will no longer be observed in secret. The veil is being lifted. And the Watchers are now the ones under scrutiny. 111 Type A men to rise into truth. Archangel Michael says your strength cannot be stolen. Your destiny cannot be rewritten by those who seek control. The truth within you is beyond their reach. They have listened, they have watched, but they have not understood. They have taken, but they have not conquered. Their illusion is breaking apart, and they stand powerless before the rising force of truth. Their time is over. Their grasp is broken. What happens next will leave them stunned, for they are no longer in control. Archangel Michael says the storm is gathering. The forces that move unseen have set their sights upon you. What was once hidden is now coming to the surface. They have been watching for longer than you realize. Your name has been whispered in places you have never walked. The weight of unseen forces is pressing in, but their grasp is not absolute. Your wiretapped calls were only the beginning. They have taken more than words, more than conversations. They seek to weave a narrative that is not yours. What they do not understand is that you are not a pawn in their game. Their strategies will not break you. Their surveillance will not define you. 333 Type Amen to claim your power. The high-profile case that now looms over you is not about justice. It is about control. They use their tools to frame, to manipulate, to coerce. The watchers are moving pieces on the board, thinking they have the upper hand. But they have underestimated the will that stands against them. They have mistaken quiet resilience for weakness. They think you are alone, but you are not. They believe they can shape your fate, but their reach is limited. There is a force greater than their whispers in the dark. 777 Type Amen to break their chains. Archangel Michael says you were chosen to withstand this moment. The weight of their scrutiny is not a burden, it is a signal. A sign that you stand on the precipice of something greater. They have tried to twist the truth. They have sought to mold your story to fit their agenda. But the truth resists the hands of liars. Their files, their records, their accusations, none of it can erase what is real. Their attempts to discredit will only reveal their desperation. Their plans will fold under the weight of truth. 999 Type Amen to unveil their lies. The ones behind this do not act alone. They operate within a system built on deception. They have convinced themselves that they are untouchable. But they are being watched, too. Their movements are being tracked. Their every action is being recorded in ways they cannot escape. They thought they could keep the shadows on their side. They thought their control was absolute. But cracks are forming in their foundation. 222 Type Amen to turn the tides. Their arrogance blinds them. They believe their tactics are foolproof. They rely on the fear they create, but they forget, fear does not rule those who are awakened. The weight of their accusations will not crush you. The trials they set before you will only make you stronger. What they intended for your downfall will become your elevation. The fire they started will not consume you, it will forge you. Their attempts to silence will amplify your voice. Their strategies will fail because they do not understand true power. For 44 Type Amen to rise above their reach. They have miscalculated. They have mistaken silence for submission. They have failed to account for the unseen forces moving against them. Their game has gone on for too long. Their control is slipping. The walls they built to contain the truth are breaking down. They listen, but they do not hear. They watch, but they do not see. The moment they fear is coming, and they cannot stop it. 111 Type Amen to walk in truth. Archangel Michael says no chain can hold what is meant to be free. No lie can bury the truth forever. No force can rewrite destiny. They have tried to shape the narrative, but their grip is failing. They have manipulated and twisted, but their foundation is crumbling. They will soon answer for what they have done. The reckoning they never expected is near. The downfall they thought impossible is unfolding. And you are standing in the light, untouched by their illusions, rising beyond their reach.